Hello, this is Mark. I work at one of the Apple retail store. Please let me explain. I know what you think. You might think, well, Mark, this topics about the iPhone 4S and the iPad 2 is very outdated or antiquated. You should have done this long time ago. Well, I have my reason. Even though they released the iPad 3 during probably late February or early March, Apple will continue to offer the iPad 2 alongside the iPad 3. That's the secret. So, the iPad 2 still have a long way to go. So the following video is the videos that I made 2 weeks ago, and then I changed my mind not to upload it on YouTube, and then I changed my mind again after I found that they will release the iPad 3 with the iPad 2. Okay, so the iPad 2 will be available alongside the iPad 3. So enjoy the video. The reason why. First of all, you have to understand the natures of Apple products. The nature of Apple product is it doesn't mean newer is better. Okay, let's say that they have discontinued the MacBook Airs. Many people didn't like the latest generation of the iPod Nano very much because it doesn't support video or something. So my point is, if you work for a Mac store like me, it's MacBook Air, this guy work for Mac. You gotta see many people come to the stores every day, and these people will ask you exactly the same question over and over again, sometimes 100 times a day. Mark, what is the difference between the iPad 2 and the iPhone 4S? It's kind of like automatically I gotta ask them back right away. Well, excuse me, sir, may I ask how do you plan on using this device? What kind of your lifestyle is, or do you play high-end games or something? So I'm going to reiterate, but you might say a thing like, well, we all know. No. I have comes up with a new information that both of them have exactly the same processor, which is called dual core A5 chips, 512 megabytes of RAMs across the entire line between the iPad 2 and also the iPhone 4S. And apart from the processor, the iPad 2 and also the iPhone 4S have a graphic chip. It's a graphic chip, it's not a processor. It's called SGX 543MP2. Why don't you just name it, more easy to be called? Like it's SGX 543. So that's the names of that. So they're almost identical. Of course, the 4S give you the Siri, and but of course you got iPad. You can install the application called Dragon Go. It's pretty close. Not as good as that. It's pretty close. So what? And of course, we all know that the 4S gives you like 8 megapixel cameras, but for the iPad you got only 900,000, less than 1 megapixel. But apart from that, the iPad 2 has a large screen, and I don't know if you agree with me, and I don't know, but for me, if you've been keeping up with my programs, like I'm a maniac for games. I've been playing games like sometimes like up to 4 AM. Sometimes I did not sleep. I play many games because it's the only way that I can reach my highest potential without doing something, or smoke cigarette or drinking or something. So I'm trying to play games, and I found this when we get larger screen real estate, it's really good. We have larger screen real estate, so that's the thing. But it is entirely up to you. Okay, but to be perfectly honest, if you want to do iWork, like pages, keynotes, numbers, quick office, document to go, you want to do things like just you want to read your PDF file, larger is better. But if you need a small tiny device that you can put in your pocket anywhere you go, so it can be a telephones, and if you like to take pictures, shoot videos, so that's the thing. So if you want to decide between the iPhone 4S and iPad 2, they're almost identical. Processor, graphic card, not graphic card, it's a chip, the RAM, and it's entirely up to you. But for me personally, I like to think of large, and for playing games and everything. But you might need the phone, it's fine. You might need Siri. You might want to run and remind me to grab the present when I get home or something. So that's the thing. Thanks for watching.